Ladies, I wanted to come on here and share more about Unimate tea. If you're a woman 35 and over, this is a tea I highly recommend because of the immense research that has gone into it. This tea was originally discovered about over 100 years ago in South America, but the benefit of it are three things that a lot of busy women deal with, which is stress, which is eating or snacking frequently. All these are things that are going to contribute to your weight gain. So Unimate tea helps with three things: mental clarity and focus, which is big, especially if you're 35 and over or approaching perimenopause. Number two, it suppresses cravings. So if you have a lot of snacking at night or in between meals, it suppresses your appetite. And I really can attest to it because when I take it, and I'll explain how I take it in a little bit, I barely feel hungry, and it controls my stress because it also calms down your nervous system, which is number three, calming down your nervous system, mood, and stress levels. A lot of women, especially 35 and over, stress is the highest contributor to weight gain. So if you're not controlling your stress, you are going to struggle with losing the weight. So if you go ahead and purchase the tea, or if you've purchased the tea, you will get three boxes. This is the Unimate, and this is the Balance, right? In the morning, first thing, I do take the Unimate. You will get a bottle that comes with the first order, and the bottle has two very clear demarcations. This is for the Balance, and this up here is for the Unimate. So first thing in the morning, I do get a sachet. I put in my water. Most times I have my little water bottle by my side. I usually like to start with warm water in the morning because, like I mentioned to you earlier, in my morning habits, it helps me go water with lemon, but I add in this overnight. So I first take this in the morning, the Unimate, like you see there, and immediately I'm calm. I'm not feeling like I need to grab something to eat immediately, especially if you're also practicing intermittent fasting. This helps support intermittent fasting because you have a window where you're not eating, and it does not break the fast. That's what I love about it. Then before your first huge meal, let me say you woke up at 7 a.m., took your Unimate, then it will push you probably 2 hours. By 9 a.m. you may start to feel hungry, and let me say your window to break your fast is about 10. Then I advise taking the Balance. Take the Balance before your first huge meal. And this I'm doing for demo purposes, but I actually use this bottle when I'm traveling, because one thing I always encourage all the ladies I work with, lifestyle doesn't end in the house. Weight loss is outside the house. Weight loss is on a plane or as you travel. So always have strategies outside the house. So this works well for me when I'm traveling, but I'm just going to show you here. This is the Balance after the Unimate. The Balance is a little thicker, and again, why I love Unimate tea is it's good for gut health, it's good for clarity, mental focus, it's good for calming your stress. And so you'll see this is the Balance. I usually take this before my first meal, and because it's loaded with fiber, again, by the time you take your first meal, you won't be feeling hungry between the next meal. So if your first big meal was probably at 10, and then again your next big meal is at dinner, I'll take another Balance before your next big meal. So this is once a day, and then the Balance is before your two huge meals. I usually do two, but everyone is different, and it has been a game changer. That is why I always share things that have worked for me, because weight loss can be so frustrating if you are going round and round in circles doing things that are not going to help you see success. You'll end up giving up and negating your weight loss success or efforts. So again, Unimate is something I totally recommend. Very, very good for women who are juggling multiple things. I am a mother. I'm an entrepreneur. I hold so many hats. So this tea helps calm my nervous system down for me to still be able to hit my weight loss goals. At 46, I'll say I look 26, and I can proudly say that I'm aging backwards because I'm taking care of my body. So the link is in the chat. Feel free to ask me any questions. There's a lot of research, and I can get into a whole other video about the benefits of the research that has been done on this. But I've been taking Unimate tea for now coming to about 6 months, and I'm actually on subscription so that I don't run out, and it automatically, you can use that method to automatically send this out every 30 to 60 days, depending on your preference. So if this resonated with you, drop a link, send me a DM, and I'm more than happy to share how you can purchase this. And it's mainly for those in the US. Of course, I know I have a lot of other followers outside the US, so that's why I need to call that out. But US, Canada, and UK should be able to get access. Another thing I wanted to add, I keep my Unimate right where I can see it, like right, because I'm always in the kitchen cooking. I like to have it where it's very visible. That way I don't forget about it. So make sure you're putting it in something transparent, something that's visible, so you always put it as part of your lifestyle, because it's all about setting structures that are going to make you successful.